Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. This is Sports Fanatic News. I'm Joe Boric. This is a reaction video to that terrible Sixers game yesterday. Tyson Chandler killed us on the boards. He had 12 boards. Didn't really have much to. He had 4 assists. TJ Warren killed us on the boards as a guard with 8 boards, 3 assists, and then he dropped 25 points. He killed us most of the game. The big killer was Devin Booker, who's obviously one of the better young players in the league, but he dropped 46 against us and put up 8 boards himself. The Sixers just couldn't get rebounds over pretty much anybody on that squad last night for a majority of the game. The first half was absolutely pathetic against the Suns. It looks like we were coming out rushing things, trying to be too cute at times, and just taking this team for granted, which is something the Sixers are not in position to do yet. Now, the Sixers need to come out on Thursday on TNT at 8 o'clock to a national audience and come out strong and kill those Lakers. Ben played Lonzo great last game, so let's hope that happens again. And then pretty much for the Suns bench, they did pretty much nothing. It was literally just Devin Booker dropped 46 and went off, had 8 freaking rebounds. Ulis did well on the assist front. Tyler Ulis had a double-double with 12 points and 14 assists. And Tyson Chandler again had 12 rebounds, which is big for them. Whereas the most rebounds on our team were only 8 yesterday. Or no, sorry, Joel Embiid had 12 to match Chandler. So he's the rebounded a lot. Saric had 9, and Ben Simmons had 8. The problem for the Sixers is the Sixers had so many possessions. We went down the court, missed a shot, rebounded, missed a shot again, rebounded, missed a shot, and then the other team, the Suns, went the other way. The Sixers were just incredibly inconsistent yesterday. They made that run at the end where I thought today I would be talking about a tale of two cities instead of a Sixers loss where they would make the run at the end and then come back, but that just isn't the case. The Sixers just looked pretty much abysmal through most of that game yesterday, besides that run in the fourth, which didn't end up being good enough because we started playing bad on D again and letting them come back. We let Tyler Ulis, of all people, hit a big 3 on us. And again, they just didn't guard the perimeter that well. Devin Booker made some shots that you were just like, okay, yeah, that was good defense. That went over a guy. But other than that, there has been a lot of games consecutively now, even games we won, where we haven't been guarding the perimeter as well as we would hope. And that's part of what Brett Brown says when he talks to the media. Not always in post-game, but sometimes the next day or whatever. At practice, Brett Brown has been hinting at the fact and saying straight out sometimes we need to guard the line better. On our team, Redick had a pretty good game. He was 9 of 16 with 25 points. He didn't shoot that well from the 3, though, which is what you expect from J.J. Redick. Embiid had 22 still with 12 boards, so he got a double-double. His shooting percentage wasn't great, though, either. And Simmons had 20 points with 8 rebounds and 7 assists. He had the best game for the Sixers. And then our bench, the only guy that did some of anything was Bayless with 5 rebounds and 6 assists, and then Amir Johnson had 4 boards. So, overall, now the Sixers sit at 13-10, so again, it's not a big overreaction thing, but it's just the way in which we lost to a mediocre team at this point. Now, the Suns, don't get me wrong. Suns have Warren, who averages almost 19 a game, Booker, who averages a lot a game, and then they have Jackson, who we kept in check on the bench, and Chris is a good rebounder. Chandler's obviously one of the better in the NBA. So they have good young players that they're building towards. So don't get me wrong, the Suns aren't like the Cleveland Browns in the NFL by any stretch of the imagination. But the Philadelphia 76ers should be able to beat the Phoenix Suns, is my point. And if they lose to the Suns, to bring up sour grapes, it should be the way we lost to the Kings. It shouldn't be where we got torched pretty much the entire game, and then made a little comeback at the end, but then still lost by a pretty good margin of 14 points. If we lost by a shot that Devin Booker hit, TJ Warren hit in the end, like the Aaron Fox hit in the Kings game, I wouldn't really be mad. It's just how the Sixers came out and played pathetic through most of the game until they made that little run, but then our defense wasn't good enough to help us and get above and beyond. So, in basketball, obviously, you gotta play both ways. Much like hockey, you gotta play both ways. So it's just a big thing. The Sixers sometimes don't come out as good as they should against not as great opponents like they did in that Kings game. But then again, in that Kings game, we only lost because of a probably 2 out of 10 times shot that guy would make in Fox. But yesterday, that wasn't the case. We just got trashed most of the game. Well, this has been a reaction to the Sixers. The Sixers should rebound on Thursday and be able to win in front of a national TV audience against the LA Lakers. It is at home again. Hopefully we come out strong and beat those Lakers. Have a good day, everyone. Peace out.